Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday Yoga. I hope you're all feeling good, looking forward to the weekend, and we're actually gonna start on our backs today. So get ready. We're gonna do everything kind of in more slow motion today. So we're gonna work on our breathing, we're gonna work on our core a lot, and it's probably gonna be a little challenging at times, but just make sure you keep breathing, and I will try to coach you through the whole breathing thing. We're gonna hold the position a little bit longer as well. It's gonna create heat fairly quickly. So I'm gonna go maybe a little sideways at first, and what you're gonna do is just come down and bring your knees to your chest and then just relax. You can even close your eyes here and then just breathe. As you inhale, you can lift up the belly, and then on the exhale, bring your lower back all the way down into your mat. Just relax. You can even roll your ankles in one direction first and then the other. Try to bring the shoulder blades down and keep your neck nice and long. Just breathe. And now you're gonna flex both feet, and you're gonna bring the right leg all the way down forward. So if you don't have a lot of core strength, you can drop it down, drop the heel down, and then keep the knee in, flexed foot. Or you can extend. So breathe here, get ready. So think about bringing that knee in as you're pressing your heel forward, and then reach forward also with the right heel. You're trying to put your foot flat against the wall in front of you. Engage those abs really strong, and then now bring your hands right behind your head just to kind of support your neck. Don't pull on it. You can actually just rest your head on it. Contract your abdominals, and then just press and hold. Make sure you're breathing. We have 5 deep breaths here. So you're pressing, you're holding. If you need a break and drop the leg down, feel free. So you're gonna inhale and then drop the head down. And then exhale, lift up, contracting your abdominals, and lifting your shoulders off the mat, looking straight up. And then inhale down. 3 more. 2 more. Inhale. Try to get up as little bit higher every time. Perfect. Bring both knees in. Roll back down. Relax. You can go side to side. Relax the abs. And another side. So now the right knee in. Flexing the foot. Left leg just a few inches off the ground. So first you start nice and low. And then abs in, contracting, lifting the shoulders off the ground. Put your hands down just underneath your head for support. And then just try to hold the position. You may have to breathe, breathe, breathe. Try to press your lower back down into the mat. Feel the heat coming. Try to relax into it. Now relax back. Inhale down. And then exhale up. Lifting the shoulder blades. Crunching up. Inhale down. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2 more. Remember, you can drop the foot down if you need. Inhale down, relax. Bring both knees in. Perfect. Relax here a little bit. We're going to do a little bit similar. You're going to keep the right leg all the way down. Flexing both feet again. So you're basically 1 inch or 2 off the ground. with that right leg. You're contracting the quadriceps, your abs are in, you're sinking down into your the lower back into your mat, flexing the foot. Again, hands behind the head. So you can here, to modify, you can drop the leg down and then just extend the leg. Or lift the leg up. So you really have to squeeze those abs. Here, just relax the head. Now you're gonna drop that leg down. And then exhale, lift up. 5 times. Inhale down. Focus on your breathing. If you feel that you're peeling off the mat, drop the leg down. It'll force your lower back to rest down. Inhale. Exhale up. It's going to work your very lower ab section. Bring the knees in, relax back. Again, we have to do this on the other side. We need to engage that core and really get it nice and strong so that when we go into our plank positions, it'll remember. Knee in, left leg out. So you flex both feet. You peel off the shoulders off the mat. Flex both feet nice and strong. You're trying to push. You're pulling the knee in as you're pushing the foot forward. And now extend the leg. Doesn't have to be super straight, whatever you can do. Just as long as you're contracting those abs in. You're going to inhale, leg down. Exhale up. Try to relax your neck, your head right onto your hands. 3 more times. Inhale down. One more. And bring those knees in, relax. Awesome. And roll yourself up all the way. We're going to go all the way down to our plank position. Hands right underneath the shoulders. We're going to relax our back a little bit. So you can kind of round, loosening up, circling your hips, and then circle the other way. Hands, knees right underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Relax the top of your feet flat. You're gonna inhale, arch your back. Stretch out those abs that you just worked. Think about lengthening through the spine. You're going forward versus trying to arch and lift up the head. You can actually keep the head straight in line with your spine. And then exhale, round. You're pushing through the floor. Spreading those shoulder blades open. And again, just 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Perfect. Now you're going to extend that right leg. You're going to flex. So as you flex, try not to open the hip. Try to, once you're flexed, sometimes it kind of opens. So drop that hip down. Try to keep it nice and parallel to your mat and to your shoulders. Press through the floor. Make sure you have a nice space between the shoulders and your ears. You're flexing. You're trying to reach back, lengthening that leg, squeezing the glute. Flexing the foot, you're trying to put that foot flat on the wall behind you. And then now you're going to raise the other hand. So we're going to hold it here. Make sure you're breathing. Don't let that lower back arch. Try to press through the heel backwards. It'll lengthen. And if you squeeze your abs in, then it'll keep you nice and straight. Breathe. Lengthen, lengthen. Just a little bit longer. Hold, hold, hold. And bring your hand down. Push back to child's pose. Get a nice stretch. On on your shoulders too. And come back up. So back, readjust your feet, your hands right underneath the shoulders, hips right over the knees, and then extend the other leg, flexing that foot. Remember, try to drop that hip down. If it wants to open out, try to drop. Keep those hips nice and parallel to the shoulders and to your mat. Flex that foot, lengthen through the leg, and lift up the other arm. So lengthen here. Try to reach. Try not to be here. Try to drop those shoulders back and down as you lengthen through the arm. We gotta hold here, so really squeeze those abs in. Lengthen, keep that lower back nice and straight. The more you bring that belly in, the more your back will stay straight. Just hold it for a little bit longer. Lengthen, pull, reach forward, and then push back. You're trying to lengthen your body. Try to reach the front of the room and the back of the room. Just 10 more seconds. Hold, flex that foot, engage the glutes, engage your abs. Perfect. And hand down, spread your knees open a little bit. Back to your child's pose. And come back. Hands right underneath the hands. This time, you can come up onto your knees into a plank on your knees, or you can curl your toes under and then come up. We're gonna hold it for a little bit of time. So all the way up. As you're up, make sure you're in a straight line. You're relaxing the shoulders. You're pressing through the fingers as well. Try not to press only through the very front part of your hand. It can put a lot of pressure on your wrist. So just hold. As you hold, you're holding your abs nice and tight. You're squeezing your quads, and then you're reaching back with your heels. Think about lengthening the whole time. Make sure you're breathing. If you need to drop one knee at a time, feel free. Or both knees. As long as you keep your abs nice and engaged and a straight line with your knees, hips, and shoulders, you can drop onto your knees. If not, just hold. We have a little bit longer. 10 more seconds. Relax the shoulders, abs in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're warm now, aren't we? And push back all the way to down dog. You can keep a slight bend in the knees if you want. That way if it helps you lengthening through the arm and bringing the tailbone up. Come all the way back to your plank. And chaturanga down, up on the top of your feet. Inhale up. You're pushing through the floor. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Push all the way back to down dog. Try to bring those heels down. You can even pedal your feet a little bit. Lengthen through the arms. Abs in, tailbone to the ceiling. Bend your knees. Step all the way forward. Inhale up into your flat back. Fold forward and then swan dive all the way up. Inhale up and fold forward. Always try to keep a long neck and your ears separated far from your shoulders. All the way down, controlling, nice and slow. Curl the toes and up dog. The abs are in here. We're holding, the thighs are off the mat. Try to bring your feet parallel, squeezing your inner thighs. Push all the way to down dog.
Lengthen, try to get a nicer down dog every single time. Feet parallel, tailbone to the ceiling, pressing those heels down, relaxing the shoulders, bringing your chest to your thighs. Bend your knees, step all the way forward. Inhale into your flat back and then fold all the way down. Swan dive, all the way up, lengthen, and fold. One more time. Inhale up. And step it back, you're in plank. Slow chaturanga. All the way up dog. Thighs off the mat. Reach up. And all the way down. And then from here, you're gonna go all the way back to your plank. Hold here a little bit longer. We're working on the core today. And then gradually bending your elbows as you're going down to a chaturanga and then all the way down to your mat. Nice and slow. Perfect. Bring your arms by your side. Relax the top of your feet. I'm gonna go a little bit backwards. There we go. So at first, you're gonna press your feet down. We're only gonna lengthen through the arms, lifting up our chest. So try again to keep a nice space between your shoulders and your ears. You're reaching back. Fingertips pointing towards the back of the room. Inhale, exhale, lift a little bit. Just breathe. Squeeze. If you squeeze your glutes and if you're pressing your feet down, it'll help your lower back relax a little bit. One more big inhale. And then exhale, lift. And relax. Drop your head down to the side. Give it a breather. We're going to do this one more time. Bring your head back forward. Inhale. And then exhale, lift. Only the arms first. So think about lengthening versus arching up. Try to lift and then bring your head forward, lengthening your spine. And drop it all the way down, head to the other side. And bring your head forward. Now we're going to inhale, and then on the exhale, we're going to lift everything up. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, lift. So every time you inhale, you relax into the pose, and then you exhale, you lift a little higher. Make sure you reach back with the arms and the fingers so that you're not keeping those shoulders shrugged. Hold it here one more time. Inhale nice and big. And exhale, lift and lengthen. Awesome. Curl your toes under. Bring your hands right by your chest. Push it all the way back to child's pose. Lengthen. Think about re-lengthening that spine and relaxing the lower back that you probably felt a little bit of pressure. Push back. Try to drop your butt in between your feet. And roll up. Curl your toes under. Go back to your down dog. Lengthen. And bring one leg forward. It doesn't really matter which one. I'm going to choose my left so that you can see. Drop the knee down. So what you're going to do is come up. Bring your hand right in front of your knee. Inhale, and then you're going to exhale and then drop. Think about dropping that hip down.
as you keep the torso lengthened. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Try to still keep your abs nice and engaged. Three more big breaths. So inhale. Exhale, relax into it. 2 more times. Perfect. Curl that toe, those toes under, and then press all the way back to plank. Hold here, slow chaturanga down, down, up dog. Lift up those legs, press through the top of your feet, lengthen through the arms. Feel nice and strong in this position, and curl your toes under all the way down to down dog. Lengthen here, tailbone to the ceiling, try to lengthen those hamstrings, lengthen those calf muscles. Abs in as you're lengthening and bringing that tailbone to the ceiling, mini arch on your lower back to reach that length. And bring that other leg forward to a 90-degree angle. You can relax that foot back, hand right in front of that knee, relax. So you inhale, and then exhale, go. So every time we have 5 breaths here to go through this, so you'll probably go a little bit lower every single time. So if you don't feel too flexible at first, it's okay. Inhale up. And exhale down, drop that left hip down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Awesome. Bring your hands down, curl that toe, those toes under, push it back to plank, chaturanga down, up dog. Lengthen, you're pressing hard through the mat. Pushing all the way back to down dog. Lengthen, lengthen. Come back to your plank and then gradually drop down again, all the way down to the mat. Relax the top of your feet. And this time, we're gonna come into a Sphinx position. So what you're think about doing, palms up, elbows right underneath the shoulders, your palms are up. You're pressing through the elbows and you're thinking about creating space. You're just relaxing the lower body for now. You're lengthening, creating space between your shoulders and your ears. You're looking straight forward or just a few inches in front of your mat. And then just try to keep the forearm down, the hands down, palms up. Lengthen, you're pressing, you're really working your arms here and your shoulders to keep you up. Awesome. Every time you exhale, you're pressing those elbows down. So 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, press through the elbows, lengthen those biceps, get some space between your shoulders and ears. Inhale. You're trying to come up taller every single time, relaxing the hips down, the legs are relaxed. Perfect. So from here, you're gonna bring those hands now down flat. You're gonna press and lift those legs up. So you're here, you're just holding, you're squeezing your glutes.
You're squeezing your inner thighs and you're just lifting those legs up. Just hold for 5 breaths. You're pointing the toe, you're lifting and lengthening at the same time. Try not to collapse in the front. Try to keep it nice and long. Relaxing your shoulders. You're working your legs this time. One more. Perfect. So now from here, you're going to press through the hands. You're going to press through the top of your feet. And you're going to come up to an elbow plank, pressing through the top of your feet, engaging your abs first so you're not arching your back as you come up. If you do not have the strength, you can come up onto your knees and then just lift your body up, pressing through the knees. If you have the strength, you're pressing through the hands. Elbows are strong right underneath the shoulders. Inhale and then exhale. Lift everything up. And hold. You should feel your body shaking maybe. It's all good. Hold it just a little bit longer. Try to relax the shoulders. Now curl your toes under, up, and back to the top of your plank. And push all the way to down dog. Ooh, that was nice. Awesome. We're gonna move a little bit here. So you're gonna come down, it's gonna loosen everything. It's gonna feel like we're cleaning the slate. So down to up dog, you can relax the legs. Up dog, abs in, press back to down dog. Lengthen. Drop the shoulders back and down. Roll back to your plank. Abs in, bending at the elbows. They're pointing back. Up dog. You can drop the thighs down if you want or off the mat. Push back to down dog. Just one more time. Roll yourself abs in, back to your plank. Chaturanga down. Up. And all the way to down dog. So now lift that left leg straight up to the ceiling. I'm starting with the left so that you can see better. So when you're in your single leg dog, you're pressing through the fingertips. You're shifting your weight back towards the right heel. You have the left foot up in the air, squeezing your glute, lengthening the leg, abs in. Now you're gonna swing that left leg all the way to the very front. So if it doesn't go all the way forward, you can just grab your calf and bring it forward with you. Inhale. So you can have a slight bend in the back if you want to. Come up first. You're pressing through that heel. Try to create a 90-degree angle. Make sure that knee is right over the ankle. You can stay here with those hands on your hips. Inhale, sink nice and low. Feel a really deep stretch here. So again, if you need a slight bend, because we're gonna be here for 5 breaths. So every time you inhale and exhale, you can try to go a little bit lower. This should loosen up after a few breaths. Roll the shoulders back and down. Make sure you relax the upper body. Inhale, exhale. Try to relax the shoulders down. Perfect. Bring your arms up. We're gonna push off and come into a 3-point balance. So when you're here, think about flexing or pointing the toe, whatever feels good to you, but think about creating a 90-degree angle. You don't have to go high with the leg. I would rather you keep squared hips, and you're just pressing through the heel of the front leg, and you're just lengthening, you're relaxing the upper. Perfect. Lift up, lift up, lift up. And bring that foot down to meet the other. So you can have a few inches between your feet. Inhale up into your flat back. Bend your knees, gradually come down into a chair. And bring your arms up, hold. So when you have those arms up, it's very easy to kind of crank up and have those tight shoulders. Try to drop them down and open. You're dropping, you're squeezing your inner thighs together. You're dropping the booty down, you're squeezing the inner thighs, you're pressing through the heels, and you're lifting up, dropping the shoulders down. Hold here just a few more times. Big inhale, exhale. One more. And exhale, relax, fold forward. Here you can collapse. You can almost shift your weight towards the front of your feet a little bit without falling. Grab your elbows, just hang here for a little bit. Try to relax your head completely. And then roll yourself all the way up. We're gonna go to the other side. Inhale up, we're gonna use a little mini sun sal. Forward, forward. Inhale into your flat back. And step back to your plank, chaturanga down. Up dog, lengthen, pressing through the hands, through the fingers. You're pushing the floor away from you. And turn all the way to down dog. So adjust here, bring those shoulders down, press to the fingers, get into your down dog first, tailbone up. Now bring that right leg up to the ceiling, pointing the toe, you're lengthening that leg. Lengthen, 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 you're sinking into that left heel. Try to bring your chest to your thigh, lengthen. And then bring that leg all the way forward. Keep a slight bend if you want. Roll those shoulders back and down. And then come all the way up. Breathe. You can kind of roll, wiggle, whatever. Try to keep your hips nice and straight and forward. Slight bend in the back leg if you need, or sink it nice and low. You can keep your hands on your hips, engaging the abs. Inhale all the way up. We're here for 5 breaths. So if the arms get too tired, you can drop them and put your hands on your hips. Inhale up. Sink a little lower. 4 more. Again. Perfect. Hands down, shift your weight over, and then transition to your 3-point balance. So try to, here when I'm there in this position, I kind of try to press through the middle part of my foot and then the toes, versus shifting my weight back. That way it helps me to square my hips so I can drop my left hip towards the mat. So focusing on being parallel, and think about a 90-degree angle with that leg. You don't need to go too far unless you're super flexible and you want to go and grab your ankle and reach down. Whatever you want to do. Very tight hamstrings, so I try not to push too hard, but I want to push beyond my comfort zone. Inhale. As you exhale, go a little deeper, lengthening the leg on up in the air too, pointing the toe, relaxing the shoulders if you can. One more deep breath. And bring that foot to meet the other. A few inches off the mat, so relax here. You can grab your elbows, just drop the head and just dangle here. Inhale into your flat back, lengthen, get a little bit of a rest on your lower back. Get ready, we're gonna drop down, pressing through the heels, come down into your chair. Inner thighs together and arms up. We're gonna breathe here, 5 breaths, holding here. Make sure you drop those shoulders down. One more. And fold forward. Relax. Inhale into your flat back. And hands down, back to plank. Hold your plank here, just relax, bring those shoulders back and down again. Readjust. Chaturanga down. All the way to up dog. Push it back all the way down dog. From this position, you're gonna walk your hands back to your feet. And then spread your feet a little bit wider. We're gonna come into a squat. So you're gonna bring it down, 90-degree angle. You have your belly, I guess, like just kind of like wanting to lean onto your thighs, but try not to. You're gonna reach forward with your arms. Biceps by the ears. You're pressing down. And then you come all the way up. Fold forward, all the way down. Lengthen, you're pushing your butt back. You're lengthening your spine, lengthening those hamstrings. Come all the way down, relax. Just 5 times, kind of with your breath. So you inhale down, you're pushing your butt back, you have your arms forward. And exhale up. Fold forward. And relax. Down, inhale, push your butt down and back. And exhale. Fold forward. Lengthen through the arms as you fold forward. Try to keep those shoulders away from the ears and spread out. Inhale into your squat. Press to the heels, come up. Inhale down, straight legs, straight back. Down into your squat. Inhale. Exhale up. Last one. Down. And up. Perfect. Come back into the middle part of your mat. We're gonna kind of work on hips mobility a little bit. So you're gonna create a 90-degree angle with the front leg and a 90-degree angle with the other leg. So already you should feel like you're probably leaning towards that right leg if the right leg is in the front. So try to inhale, lengthening your spine and staying straight to the middle. You're gonna feel this hip here firing because we're not used to be put in this position, but this is gonna help. At first, we're gonna just stay here. And I'm gonna move this way so we can show you, because we're gonna kind of Great, you're gonna bring the heels up, hands back, and then you're gonna open up the other way. Just 4 more times, up. Then we're gonna do a little bit of exercises, but we're loosening, getting those hips ready to move in different ways. Up. And just one more time to get to the other side. So always try to keep that torso nice and up. Alright, so now you're in your position. So think about using your mat. The front leg is almost parallel to the very side of your mat. The other one is here. Your knee is exactly in the extension of that hip. So what you're gonna do is first you're gonna adjust yourself and bring yourself nice and tall. Inhale. You're gonna flex the foot and you're gonna try, you can bring your hands forward and you're gonna lift that heel off the ground. So this is gonna really work on that outer hip. It's gonna make that hip stronger. So nice, drop it down. Inhale and lift. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. 2 more times. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. And lift. Perfect. Roll it over to the other side. So bring that leg forward. The other one back. Adjust. I'm going to go this way so that you can see better. There we go. Inhale nice and tall. So now you bring that knee back as far as you can. It's pretty much in line with that hip. Nice and tall. You're flexing the foot. You're still down. You can lean gently forward. It's going to help you. But keep your abs nice and tight. Try to keep your torso elevated. And then lift. Inhale down. Lift up. Down. Lift up. Down. Inhale down. Lift. Perfect. And swing your legs to the front. Feet flat on the floor, right in front, parallel. Basically, your heels right in front of each hip. You're going to bring your hands back gently. Fingers pointing out a little bit. And you're just going to lift those hips up. And just breathe. Try to open up that chest, lengthening, stretching out those biceps. You're pressing your heels down, you're lifting, you're engaging the glutes and the abs. You can just look straight in front of you. Try not to drop the head back too much. Hold here, 3 more breaths. And gently come down. Bring your knees in. Yeah, we're gonna roll it up. And relax those shoulders and then roll yourself up. We're gonna come into a deep plie for just a little bit. At first we're gonna hold it and then we're gonna kind of stretch our shoulders as well into it. So feet out if you can. You're gonna drop it down to a plie. So think about pressing those heels down, coming down to all the way to almost a 90-degree angle. Try to keep your torso up like you're leaning against a wall. You're gonna bring the arms out, lengthening, palms up. And we're just gonna hold this for a little bit. So breathe. You're gonna press those knees out. You're pressing through the heels. Use your breath to stay in this position. Lengthen through the arms, abs in. Try to hold it for 20 seconds. So drop it down. You can do this. It's hard. Your body's gonna start trembling maybe, but we're creating heat. Opening up those hips. You're almost there. We only have 12 seconds. Drop, relax the shoulders. You're pressing through the heels. Open up, get low, a little bit lower. And bring the feet forward. Relax all the way down. Grab your elbows. And roll yourself up. Awesome. So now you're gonna get back into that plie again. But we're gonna relax our shoulders a little bit. So you're gonna come down, but this time you're gonna hold. You're gonna come down here. It's gonna be a little bit easier. So you're gonna press with your hands at first. Pressing gently those knees out. You're not, no, your hands are not on your knees, on the inside. All the way. So you roll the shoulders back and down. You're pressing those legs out. And then you're gonna drop the shoulder down. Looking down, relaxing the other arm. And other side. You're trying to drop that shoulder down in the middle, in front of you on your mat. And rotate. Make sure you're breathing. And again, just one more time on each side. Open up, press those hips open. Awesome. Feet together, collapse all the way down, grabbing your elbows, relaxing the shoulders, and then bend your knees and roll up. We're gonna come down onto our mat. We're gonna sit cross-legged. So whatever leg you have in front of you, nice and relaxed. Loosen the crossing if your knees are hurting. You inhale up and you're just gonna fold. So abs in, we're just gonna fold. You can put your hands right in front of you on your fingertips. Inhale and exhale until you feel a really good stretch on your outer thighs. Try to go a little deeper. Every time you inhale, you get length in the spine. And exhale, you're keeping your sit bone down. Try not to lean to where you're losing your seat. Inhale up. And one more time. Perfect. And switch side. Bring that back leg to the front. Readjust, relax. Start up tall and exhale, fold on your fingertips. Try to keep your back straight all the way to the end. One more deep breath. Awesome. Relax the feet. You're gonna come down onto your back. We're gonna do a little bit of bridge position. So you keep your heels down right underneath your knees. Relax, long neck. And you're gonna bring your arms overhead. Relaxing here. And now here you're gonna contract your abs and you're gonna lift, squeezing your glutes, you're gonna lift up all the way to a bridge. Nice and tall. And you can completely relax the shoulders on your mat. Relax your neck.
Just look straight in front of you. Just what you're doing is you're pressing through the heels and you're squeezing your glute muscles. Lifting up. You're gonna inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down. Last one. Inhale down. Exhale up. Perfect. Bring the arms down and bring that right ankle over the left knee. Bring your legs in. You can grab underneath. Lift your shoulders off the mat to grab your leg. Flex both feet and then lean all the way down. Feel a really good stretch. You can even press your knee out with that elbow. Give yourself 5 deep inhales and deep exhales here. Every time you exhale, try to bring that knee closer to you so that you can really stretch that hip a little deeper every single breath. What, Peanut? Switch legs. My cat is staring at me like wondering what I'm doing on the floor. Flexing both feet. Inhale and exhale, bring that knee in. Perfect. Bring both knees in. Drop the left leg down. Keep that right knee in. Kind of play it around. You can kind of move that hip around. And go all the way over to the other side for a nice spinal stretch. And bring that knee in, switch side, left knee in, drop the right leg down. Get some room here, rotate. And roll it over to the other side. Perfect. All the way down, flat on the ground, palms up. Try to bring those shoulders down and kind of keep the length of your neck. And pull those shoulders back and down. Just relax completely. Give yourself 5 deep breaths here. So big inhale through the belly. Hold it. And exhale through the mouth. Big exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. 3 more times. Inhale up. Hold it almost for like 5 seconds. And exhale. Inhale up. Hold for 5. Last time. And exhale. Bring your knees in and roll yourself to the front. Cross your legs. Bring your hands on your knees and then just kind of lean back, spread those shoulder blades. And come all the way up. You can inhale all the way up, gather all this energy, palms together. And bring it all the way down to your heart. Just hold here, breathe one more time. Deep breath in. And exhale down and then relax. And thank you for coming. And I wish you a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on Monday for Payo. Have a great day.